Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the Manjula Awakening. My name is Kiana, or welcome back. If you are an existing subscriber, you are valued and appreciated here in this space. So Sag, let's just go ahead and get the energy check-in for June, see what we can expect for this month. Guys, this is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as any of your 9th house placements. Now guys, everyone has a 9th house placement, so not every message is going to resonate. So just take what does and bless someone else with the rest. Also, guys, from now until June the 8th, we are running a special on all of our pre-recorded readings. They are up. Any style that we offer is $20 on the pre-record, and that comes with up to 2 questions additional. So we do have a post on the community board, so if you're interested in that, go check that out. But yeah, I look forward. I am taking my daughter on a vacation for her birthday, and that is what your $20 will be going towards. This mama is super excited. So the energy that we have out so far for the planet of, it looks like Libra will be affecting Jupiter and Pluto for you this month, as we do have Pluto, Libra, and Jupiter on the board. Now, with Jupiter is labeled abundance, Libra is labeled balance, and Pluto is rebirth. So I definitely feel like something in your material world, something in your material world is balancing out, and it's getting a breath of fresh air. So if you've been struggling financially, I do see these struggles balancing out and things beginning to smooth out. That's what I see. Now the lesson for this month is empath, and it says, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So this month it's going to be critical that whatever situations that you encounter, that you're willing to look at both sides of the situation. That's that Librian energy. That's where the abundance is going to flow. That's where there's going to be this energy of welcoming in. That's where there's going to be rebirths and regenerations in areas of your life where things feel stagnant. In order to get things re-going again, it's going to require you to have an understanding of both sides of the situation. At the bottom of that deck, we do have surrender. It says, I release my need to control. It's going to be very important this month, for the month of June, for the Sagittarius collective. Now, I do want to say that at the time that I'm recording this, we are a few days away from that full moon in Sagittarius. That's going to be very, very crucial energy here, with Jupiter being here for the Sagittarius collective, as Jupiter does rule Sagittarius. Let's see. What is the surrender message for the month of June for Sagittarius? What is the surrender message for the month of June? Thank you, Spirit. So there's something about being out in the natural world. It says surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend some time in nature, replenishing yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have surrender your outdated beliefs about yourself. Let's get into this reading for the month of June. What is the deceit? So with gifts, yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. So I feel like that, the biggest thing that's going to transpire this month is, I do feel like that some deceit is going to be coming to light. And I feel like that instead of responding to this deceit in the way that you would typically do so, there is going to be a call for some empathy. Like this deceit didn't take place for no reason. As shitty as that may feel, and it could be within your community, as shitty as that may feel, it is alerting you to something that is calling to be healed. It is a wound, Chiron is the wounded healer. This is something so you might have an idea. When we speak about Chiron, it's generally something that you can help your friend cope with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can give excellent advice helping your friends cope with it, but it is something that you struggle with as well. And struggle with, like, it's one of those, it's hard to apply your own lesson in this situation. But so this deceit was something that took place so that you could see it, so that you could put a more conscious effort into healing this wound. But there is a gift inside of this. So let's see. What is the strongest challenge for the month of June for Sagittarius? What is the obstacle for the month of June, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Unconditional love. That's going back to that empathy. It's like partnerships and love at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're going to be called to show up in this divine nurturing energy, which is why you're being called to surrender to nature, because I feel like that you can't pour from an empty cup, but June is going to require you to pour. So in going into June, knowing that you're going to be required to pour, the best way to get filled up is to getting out into nature. Nothing fills our cup like nature. And so I do feel like that this month is going to require you to make a conscious effort into filling your cup, because this month is going to require you to do some pouring, because balance is important here, right? All of this is screaming giving, empathy, understanding, right? And in order to give, you must receive. You must be willing, like, you must pour into your cup, and in situations you must place yourself in situations that will pour into you. And so there's we've got 7 cards on the table, and 3 of them are about some sort of giving here. And this unconditional love here is in the challenge position. So there's some deceit that's going to be coming to light, and to take an empathetic eye to it is going to be difficult. So in order to be able to give this empathetic eye and show up in the light that the universe is expecting in the month of June, it is going to require one to do some hell of self-care, because I do feel like that you're going to, I don't know why this storyline keeps coming up, but I feel like that you're going to be coming back into, and I'm not necessarily feeling the lover's Sag, if I can just be honest. I mean, partnerships and love, it could be. I'm not excluding it out, but I'm not making it completely exclusive to that either. I just feel like that there's this healing energy taking place in dynamics that you've kind of banned as, titled as non-beneficial and unhealthy. What is going to be Sagittarius' strongest asset to making it through the month of June? How is what is it that they need to do to make it through this situation for the month of June? Life force. That's Aphrodite's. That's eternal love. I have another deck. That the Aphrodite card is eternal love. And so that is the way through this, is to tap into that heart space, making the balanced decisions, the decisions that is best for you and the other energy involved. Understanding someone else's why. It's at the bottom of that's where the victory is found. That's where you can find victory here in this situation, guys. So let's jump in and do some clarifying, shall we? Let's go in with the good old traditional for this monthly check-in. Let's look into this deceit. Let's look into this deceit here, Spirit. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the High Priestess. Honestly, I feel like that this is saying that for the month of June, the situation is going to be important for you not to lie to yourself as it pertains to your stability and where it is that you're headed. There's a need to become very clear and to, like, there's intuitive nudges, intuitive information that's coming into you as it pertains to your stability. And you can't ignore it. There's no more turning a blind eye to it. It is going to require you to address that this month. Yeah. With the Nine of, It's time to make a choice. It's time to get real about where it is that you're headed in the month of June. Only then are you going to be able to balance it out and see things and finally see the abundance train come into you. It's peaking. Ascendant. So there's something about so this may be significant for a Sagittarius ascendant, but there's definitely something here about entering into a new age, entering into a new era in the month of June. And there's no room for the deceit, especially to yourself. It's time to start planning for the long term. And this planning is going to have to go based off, like, your intuition is going to get you through it. Like, the everything that you need is in you. Every answer that you need to stabilize this out is inside of you. It ain't going to be easy. I ain't going to take it. But it ain't going to be easy taking action. It's going to require some work. It is going to require some work to bring this vision into a reality. And you can't lie to yourself about that. Don't sell yourself a fairy tale dream, and don't sell nobody else a fairy tale dream, and don't allow anyone to send you a fairy tale dream. All right, Spirit, what's this unconditional love? Why is it in the challenge for the month of June for Sagittarius? Why is this here, Spirit? Guys, if you're still with me at 13 minutes in, we would appreciate that thumbs up down below. Help circulate these messages to other people in need. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. The challenge this month is going to be that guard. That guarded energy. And I understand by looking at these cards that this guarded energy is because of everything that is on, like all of the responsibilities that are on you. I understand that you've taken chances in the past and it didn't work out. But I also see in these cards that if you allow these past situations to keep you on guard, then they're going to continue to win. Because they're constantly causing you to miss out on opportunities of abundance coming in. Opportunities to rebuild something. And so, like, your winning power, your victory. Yeah, there's something about a compromise this month. Your victory is found in your life force, your eternal love, your unconditional love. That is that's. We was at the arcade the other day. That's your turbo. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what helps you jump up ahead of everyone else. And by blocking this off and by protecting, I'm not going to say protecting this, but by caging this and not sharing this, it's causing you to continuously lose. And the way to have victory this month is to tap back in. You don't want to miss out on opportunities because you're so focused on creating responsibilities for yourself so that past situations don't play out again. Yeah, see? There's a new opportunity, and it's going to require unconditional love. It's going to require understanding from both sides of this. Like, it's going to require you to understand, like, what does it say? To see both sides of the situation. It's going to require that. It is going to require an empathetic view of both sides of the situation, not just yours, and not completely discredit theirs because you don't understand it. It's about taking the time to actually try to understand it. That's a Pisces calling me, so there could be something significant about a Pisces. And this particular Pisces always calls to check on me. Like, they want absolutely nothing other than to check on me and see how things are going. So, yeah, see, there's definitely an opportunity for a rebirth. There is an opportunity for a rebirth here, but it does require it requires you to be willing to let your guards down. It requires you to assess what it is that you're fighting for, what it is that you're willing to fight for. What you've been fighting for, what kind of results has it produced for you? Based on that, is it time to let that fight go? It's something like that here. So the way through this is the life force, Sag. So let's look at this life force energy and see what's going on, because this is the way through the month of June for you. The Sun card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. This here is telling me that the way through this is taking on this optimistic approach and knowing that while it may be something small, I have the amount of nourishment that this needs to grow it. Remember a few minutes ago when I said this month is going to require you to give? It's going to require you to pour. The month of June is going to require you to pour. But you cannot pour from an empty cup. It's impossible. So it's time to get clear about where it is that you're pouring your energy. And is it worth it? Give me just a second, guys. And is it worth continuing to pour into it? Because if it's not, it's got to go. And then it's about continuously making sure that you're pouring up your cup, because that is literally the way through this month for you, is to be optimistic about pouring your love into situations that may seem small. They may seem far-fetched. But if you choose wisely how you're going to pour into it, then it does have the potential to grow. Because the Page of Pentacles turns into the King of Pentacles, which means that somewhere in these readings come very soon, in June, we're going to morph into the King of Pentacles. We're going to see the King of Pentacles. A King of Pentacles is going to manifest. But there has to be some type of optimism when you're pouring into it. Let's see. Yeah. Allow your work to become your art. It may start out with a small stroke. Hell, half the art, when we go to these art galleries and things, we look at them and we're like, oh my goodness, they're so amazing. But they started out with a single stroke that an artist didn't know where they were going to do with it next. But they continued to work. And that became their art. They never gave up. Yeah, your greatest work is your greatest work is your legendary legacy. That's that 10 of Pentacles. And you can't lie to yourself about it anymore. You cannot lie to yourself about it anymore. The universe is counting on you. It's time to befriend your fear monster. That fear is what's causing you to be deceitful about what it is that you are, what it is that you're working for, what it is that you desire. It's time to debunk these fears. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 cards and then we're out of here. I'm going to get one from here. I'm not doing the top and the bottom. I'm just going to get whatever comes out. All right, Spirit. Oh, we got 2. See? It's time to surrender to having some damn fun. Flamingo and water, surrender. It's time to start. It's time to start embracing the fun. Don't allow the emotions to carry you into this place of heaviness, and then you forget to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna always. It's okay. We stumble, we fall. There's lessons in it. Those mistakes are a part of your legacy. They're a part of your the art that you are creating on this journey. All right, Spirit, closing message. Let's send Sagittarius out of here on a beautiful note for the month of June, Spirit. Thank you. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Do it for you. Don't. You can count on people around you to discredit you and debunk you and try to belittle you. Don't add to it don't do it for them. Don't do it for them. You deserve nice things. You deserve nice energy. You deserve energies from people that is sweet and kind and nurturing and not salt. And when you begin to believe that you deserve that, then you are going to begin to put off this unlimited nectar, and it's going to be sweet and it's going to pollinate and it's going to be something beautiful, Sagittarius. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on situations that you know with a little bit of sugar can save it. It can be saved. So there's something about that this month that's going to be important, Sag. I love you, and I pray that this message offered you some guidance on your journey. If this message resonated, we would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag. I love you.